Today I'm going to show you how to get from this to this. I always get so many questions about my makeup. I'm finally filming the entire thing. It's super quick, super easy. Once you get it down, it takes me like 10 minutes. Let's go. Okay, first and foremost, I love this Colleen Rothschild Sheer Renewal Cream. It's a super thin, lightweight daily moisturizer. It's the first step that I put on in my skincare routine. This is always fundamental, especially for the summer months when it's super hot and sunny outside, to protect from the wrinkles. Really great SPF, but it's unseen, and so you can't see it at all. This stuff is gold. This is what I started using when I started wearing eyeshadow more frequently. Until I discovered it, I wasn't able to have my eyeshadow stay. It would like come off, it would crease, and I'm like, what's the point of this? This is also about half the price of the stuff I used to use and works just as well. I buy it on Amazon. This is my favorite eyeshadow palette. I've been using it for years. It's a little beat up because I use it every single day and just toss it in my makeup bag. So the next step that I do is I get a piece of toilet paper, I fold it under and put it under my eye so that when I apply the eyeshadow, it doesn't get a bunch of like little drops and flakes and all that onto your skin. What is this thing called? Brush. And I apply it to the crease of my eye like this. Now, if I didn't have this here, then it would get all over my skin. Okay, next step, get a different brush. Use the darkest color in the palette in the bottom right corner. Put your toilet paper back on your face and do the corner. Dab, 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 dab. Nice and dark. It's a little shocking right now. Next up, use the light color in the top left. Reapply your toilet paper and highlight your brow. Right on that brow bone up there. Your final brush. I don't like to mix brushes because I just like to use the same ones every day for the same colors. Get the top right color and apply it to the inner part of your eye, like so. Okay, and then the final brush, I put this under here again. Sometimes I'll fold it over. You can see all of that would be on your face if you didn't put this underneath your eye when you're doing your eyeshadow. And then you just kind of blend it a little bit. It doesn't have to be perfect.
I'm not going for perfection.
Next up, my favorite concealer. I use the color Vibrant, and I just put it under my eyes where the dark circles would be, and I like to let it sit there for a while. So I'll do my next step while that kind of like dries there. If you blend it in right away, it gets a little bit too, it's like too thin. So, okay, and then after that, my BB cream. I discovered this a year ago. My friend actually developed it with my favorite makeup company, and it is the best beauty blender. So what you do is you get it wet, you squeeze it out. I used, again, toilet paper to kind of like blot it out, and then you apply your BB cream directly onto the applicator. So get it like that, and then I just dab and continue to dab until you have covered your entire face. What's up? What's up, Air 5? Psh, yes. The color that I use is Empowered. What's up?
That's all you gotta do.
Professional. Okay, next up is the brow. So even before I like rub the concealer underneath my eyes, I use this brow kit. I've obviously used through this, and that's when I switched to this, but I get this little brush right here. And I just kind of fill in my eyebrows a little bit. A lot of my favorite things I found like good, less expensive dupes for. This is some really great brow cream that's like a fifth of the price of stuff you can get at more high-end department stores, and I just order it right on Amazon. Now it's time to blot in and rub in the concealer underneath your eyes. go. Okay, so you can see not blended, blended. Next up, bronzer. This is the Fierce palette. As you can see, I've gone through a lot of it too. I use like a skinny, long brush like this, get it onto the brush, and then just put it like at the bottom part of my cheekbone on both sides. I also do the top, kind of like where the sun would hit, you know? I also do the side of my nose. Rolling with the homies. Hello! I love you. Nice and highlighted. This might feel like it takes a while because I'm just describing each step. This literally takes me 10 minutes. Like as soon as you kind of get it down and get your routine down, you will be golden. It's so fast. A lot of people are like, how do you get ready every day? And I'm like, because it takes me I'm so fast. The blush color that I use is Independent. I'm an independent woman. Next up, I've been using this for years. It's the MAC Soft and Gentle Mineralized Skin Finish. Oh, that's the color, Skin Soft and Gentle. And this has a special story behind it. So my sister, generously enough, can't even remember what year it was, she got me tickets to Taylor Swift for Christmas. I was like, okay, am I alive? Somebody pinch me. This is great news. So anyway, we go. And she was living in LA at the time, around LA. And she still lives in California. I always remember that weekend because it's the same weekend I discovered this too. She used it and I've been using it ever since. So I love it. Great weekend, great highlighter. Just do like the bridge of your nose, kind of gives you like a nice highlight in the sun and the tops of your cheekbones. Next up, Urban Decay All Nighter. You gotta do a little spritzy spritz. Okay, so you close your eyes, don't want it in your eyeballs. Just let it settle. This kind of seals in your makeup. Don't want to reapply this, okay? Once you do it once, you're good for the day. Okay? Next up, I just use a cotton swab to get all of any like excess makeup off of my lips because it's lip time next. There are two kinds of lip liner that I like. I'll link them both. I obviously have ran out of most of them. So, so tiny. So you're gonna wanna do just underneath your lip, like kind of like where the shadow would be. Like if the sun was shining down on your lips, where's the shadow? I'll show you. Okay, and just above your lip line as well, kind of like add some extra volume to your lips. So then you'll get the body of your lips with this color. And to top it off, Buxom Pink Champagne. I also like the color White Russian. They're very similar. And you'll just top it off with this. All right, now we are ready to curl our eyelashes now that the makeup setting spray has dried. And you might have curly eyelashes. I, for one, do not. So this is an absolute must step. Like it like opens up your eyes. I cannot miss this step because my eyelashes stick straight out. So you're gonna want to, oh, this is my favorite eyelash curler, Tweezerman. So you're gonna wanna curl those. Somehow you have weird facial expressions always when you're curling your eyelashes. Just go with it, you know. Next up, my favorite eyeliner, Stila. Been using this for years. I love it. You're gonna want to put it like your lash line. I'm like, how do I describe that? Your lash line. Okay. and then your bottom lash line too. If you mess any parts up, just get a cotton swab and get it wet and then touch it up. It's easy. Only two more things left. We have this mascara. This is my favorite mascara I've literally ever tried. And I've tried everything from Chanel to like this drugstore Maybelline. And this is the only stuff that doesn't flake, that makes my eyes look full and bright. And it's just my favorite. It's so good. So I like to do like a nice thin layer, and then I'll do another coat when that's dry. But if you get too much on all at once, I feel like your eyelashes get like, kind of like chunky together, and this is the way to go. Okay, so this will last you your entire life. You could probably pass this down to your children. You'll get a little dot, a little dabble on a little tiny brush and just do it like kind of dab in the inner corner of your eyes. And it adds just like, it draws light, so it really opens up your eyes a lot as well. Okay, you'll also do right underneath your eyebrow arch as well. Something else you can do as well in your part, because oftentimes your face makeup will be a little bit darker than your part, is you can just dab a little bit of the bronzer into your part to kind of make it match the rest of your face. You can also do this on your ears a little bit too. Once your eyelashes have completely dried from the first coat of mascara, get another thin coat and just kind of add another layer onto it, which just gives it a little bit more like coverage and bulkiness on any lashes that you may have missed the first time. I'm linking every single product in the blog post, including a discount code, and happy makeuping. Bye guys.